Good evening, friends. Welcome back. Star Styles Homestead. All right, I'm making a double whammy for the lady who's really tired today. Me and my niece shopped for, I think almost 4 hours today. Anyway, I'm using leftovers chicken, but I'm making homemade cornbread. First off, oven 425. My cast iron skillet is in the oven heating up because me and crunchy. I like my cornbread crunchy, but that's the first recipe I'm going to make, but I'm going to whip up another one of the same thing off camera. I'll do this one on camera so that I can mix it in with my chicken casserole, chicken cornbread casserole. And I want a separate cornbread just because I love cornbread and I just want to make one separate. So I didn't have buttermilk, so I'm making my buttermilk. 2 cups of whole milk to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Just mixed it up. It'll curdle it enough to make it buttermilk. So what I'm going to do is put you down here. You hold on 1 second. Okay. Here we go. I have my mess already. So I am going to mix my buttermilk in the bowl. I have 2 bowls because I'm going to mix them separate. And I have, let me make sure I'm making melted butter. Okay. 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And my eggs. I have 2 large eggs. And here I go, cracking them without checking them first. So, yeah, that's good. I'm getting lazy these days, my friends. Okay, let's stir that in together. And then we're going to put our dry ingredients into the bigger bowl. I'm going to put for my next one, I'm just going to get this 2 cups of milk in here with my 2 tablespoons of lemon juice for my next one. And that's going to go into the meal. So 1, 2, and that's exactly what I did for this one. So I'm just going to set that off aside for now. Matter of fact, get my butter ready for the next one too. Set that off aside. All right, now for our dry ingredients, we have 2 cups. Oh, geez, I hope I haven't. Oh, yeah, I should have enough. I hope so, now that I just mixed that. We have 2 cups of cornmeal. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Now that I mix that together, I have enough for this one. There's 1. Nope, I sure don't. That's all right. Okay, there's 2 cups of cornmeal. I might have more cornmeal. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So it's half. 1. Okay. Grab my other mixer here. Just start mixing that together so I don't get a big old poof. Okay, I got a 4th cup of sugar. Okay. Quarter cup of sugar. Oh, sugar. 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Let me get my teaspoon. See, every time I think I'm ready for you. Okay, that's 1 teaspoon. And baking powder. 1. 2. And a half. I'll put this back. Well, no, I'll leave it out just in case I have more. Okay, 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Here's my salt. Concentration. 1, 2 and a half. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So, black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon. I don't think I've ever put black pepper in my cornbread before. I could have, though. Okay, this is all mixed in. Okay, what I'm going to do now is my butter. Where's my other butter? Okay. My hot skillet, I'm going to take out of the oven. It's a very hot skillet, so be very careful. And I'm going to put butter. 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. And a tablespoon, wipe that juice out of there, of extra virgin olive oil. And I think, or is it, nope, vegetable oil. So let's get rid of that and use the right thing. Okay, I'm just opening it up. Give me 1 second, guys. Vegetable oil. Right in with that. Okay, and that's going to go right back in the oven. So, okay, now quickly, I'm going to mix in my wet ingredients with my dry. Okay. 4.5. Because once that's melted in there, that's going to give us a nice crispy crust on this. You want to make sure most of the lumps are removed, but it's okay. This is cornbread if you have a few, so it's no big deal. Okay, this is all combined. Now we're just going to wait. Well, that should just about be good. Okay, I don't want my butter burning. So we have a nice hot butter and oil in there. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Okay, and we're going to pour this in. It's a 10-inch skillet, by the way. Nice hot 10-inch skillet. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to put that back in the oven. Wow. Don't touch the pan like I did. And we're going to cook that. I'm going to set it for 20 and check it. But it's 20 to 25 minutes. Okay? Burnt myself. First one done. While that's cooking, I'm going to see if I have more cornmeal. Hopefully I do. And mix up the next one so I can get it going. And I will be back. All right, my friends, I'm back. I just wanted to prepare. Oops. Okay. Now for the casserole, it calls for 1.5 cups. No, where'd it go? 1.5 cups of shredded cooked chicken. I have almost 4 cups here. I'm going to use it all. This was my chicken last night, left over. Delicious. So it's still got spices and stuff on it. That's quite all right. That's the last minute on my cornbread. That's at 25 though. Let me just check it. Wooden skewer. That looks really good. I'm going to put it for 2 more minutes just to brown it up a little bit. Okay, I had enough cornmeal for half a recipe, and that's about what I needed for this. So I lost a cup of buttermilk that I had made, but no big deal. So I'm going to bring you down here, show you what I'm doing. I mixed it already. That cornmeal is just sitting here because now we're going to mix everything with this. Or you can use, just so you know, you can use the box Jiffy Mix and do what it says for the box. And I'll have it down in the recipe below. I made my own. So, and by the way, I was supposed to use brown sugar for that cornmeal. And I used regular sugar. For this one, I used brown sugar. Just so you know, it'll be in the recipe. Okay, so what we're doing, I have my cornmeal already done here. So I'm going to pour my chicken into here. And by the way, I burnt my finger. Whoa! Let me get my wooden spoon for this. This is all getting mixed in together. Right into my cornmeal. I have my pan ready over there. And I'm using a little extra just because I'm putting a big pan in. So I have a half a red onion, or purple, if whatever you want to call it. Personally, I don't know why they call it red if it's purple, but that's me. Okay. Calls for a half a cup of sour cream. I'm using 3/4 cup. Just because I want to. You know, I need to make sure it's liquidy enough because I'm using almost 4 cups of chicken. I'm using 1 can of Rotel. I have the no salt added. You can use whatever you want. Okay. I have to take that out of the oven, so give me 1 second. And I'm going to show you what it looks like because it looks beautiful. But let me tell you, my finger is frying right now because touching that. So look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? And I want to take it right out of this pan, but I want to totally be sure that that's done. Yeah, it's done. And darn if I didn't almost touch that pan again. Ish. Okay, that came out beautiful. Let me show you this. Look at that cornbread. Doesn't that look delicious? Now, let's get you over here. I'm just going to flip that back over. And you want to take it directly out of the pan, by the way. Otherwise, the steam will make it soft on the bottom. Okay, so back to this. Okay, I have the Rotel. I have my onion. I'm not using jalapeno. You can if you want. I am going to use cumin. 1 tablespoon. Oops, wrong one. And I don't have, oh, there it is. 1 tablespoon of cumin. Calls for lime. I'm going to just use a tablespoon of lime juice. Actually, I think I might use 2. It calls for fresh. The juice of 1 lime. I don't have, well, actually I do. I forgot I had those limes over there. That's okay. And that's it. So, let's mix all this together. Oh, that looks delicious. And I know, why am I cooking this with the cornbread mixture inside? Well, because that's what this calls for. But I love cornbread. Love cornbread. Let me bring you back up here, seeing that's all done. So to have a nice crispy, you know me and my crispy, have a nice crispy cornbread. Oh, I'm going to shut this oven off, turn it back on to 375. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave it open just a minute to cool it down because it was on 425 for that cornbread. And, friends, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit more because, yeah, just a little, and a little bit more pepper. And stir that up. I have a really big pan. I wonder if I should get my other pan, but I don't feel like it, so it'll just be a thin one. And spray the bottom. Just because I was lazy today. Well, I wasn't really home today, so I guess I wasn't totally lazy. And then we're going to dump this in here. Oh yeah, it's probably a good thing I did because I forgot I had almost 4 cups of chicken. You can use any chicken, by the way. Rotisserie, leftover chicken, just chicken pieces. And it had all that flavor from last night. That was an amazing chicken last night. Oh, that roasted chicken. Oh, you know what? I forgot my cheese. How am I going to forget my cheese? That's okay. It's a cup of cheese, so as Renee says, a handful of cheese is a cup, right? And I'm going to put extra because I have extra chicken. So we're going to do almost 2 handfuls. And stir that in with all that spray on the bottom of that pan. That's all right. Oh my God, friends. I just want to dip into this right now. It's all cooked. Well, no, the eggs aren't. That would be nasty. Now, my friends, look at that. Now it's going in the oven. And I think at the end, I'm going to add a little bit more cheese to the top and let it melt. It's raining out. It's yucky today. So a nice warm meal. And I am going to sleep like a baby tonight again. Last night I fell asleep. I go to bed to read about 9 o'clock. And last night I went to bed, I opened my book and woke up with my book in my hand. I don't even remember reading it. I don't even know if I did. That's how tired I was. So I had a nice night's sleep last night. Okay, my friends, how about we start this oven for 30 minutes. I'm going to put it for 25 just because my pan is bigger. And I'll go from there. And I'll let you know how long it took. So when this is all done, I will be back and I'll show you the final result and the taste test because I'm starving right now. I'll see you back soon. Hey friends, I couldn't wait. Look at the steam coming off that. Look at that. I got butter on the inside melting. Mmm. You know what would be good on this? Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you how good it is. Who doesn't like cornbread? Hold on. I'll show you. Give me 1 minute. With honey. I have butter in there and I have sugar in there, so I'll just put sprinkling over the top and the side where I'm going to take a bite. You see? Oh, now I'm going to have to take that whole top piece right there. Oh. Mmm. That literally just put that over the top by 100,000. Oh my word. Yes. If I knew they would be okay with it, I'd sprinkle that all over the top of that. Maybe I can do it on half. Anyway, there's my taste test for that. And of course, I'll have it with my meal because it's inside. Yeah. Must make. I'll be back. I'm back, friends. So, I had it in for 25. I ended up, the cornmeal wasn't cooked all the way. So I added another 10 minutes. And here is the final product. Let's see if I look at that. Let me get you here. Ouch. Ouch. Doesn't that look delicious? And now I just have to wait a few minutes for that to cool down, and I'll be back for the taste test. And I'll wait for that one because the bread is sitting in my belly and filled me up a little bit. That's going to be good. And I'm not going to put any more cheese on top because remember I put 2 nice handfuls when it only called for 1. And you can see all the cheese, so I'm not even going to sprinkle it with cheese. I'll be back in a few. Hey, friends. Waiting time is over. I'm going to try some of this. It smells amazing. Amazing. Doesn't that look good? And look at all the steam. It's still really hot. I'm an impatient person. Here we go. Ooh, that is still hot. I need a little more salt. Let's see. I'll tell you right now, what I wish I didn't put in here were those onions. You know, this is a lot like, because this is my first time making this. And the recipe for that bread. I have a different recipe. I tried a new one. Oh, good. It's almost like a southwestern vibe to it because of the Rotel. So you've got that little spice in there. I'm not a big onion person. I think regular onions would have been better, even sauteed first. You can probably throw them in there raw too because it's cooking, but I think sauteed onions would have been amazing in there. It's good, but I can really taste the onion. So if you like those onions, you like onions, period, you'll love this. Plan on it being that little kick, little spice. And that's a mild. I believe that was mild. Let me see. Knowing me. Yeah, the original. So it wasn't extra spicy or anything. But that's really good. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put some sour cream on top of this because it's more of that, and the sour cream in it too. So give me a second. Let me try that. Let's see. I bet that will make it even better. Friends, do you know what? You could actually use the chips with this. And even add beans to this. I bet you like black beans would have been amazing. Yeah. Try it and make it your own. Put whatever in it you like. You have an extra rotisserie chicken, half of it or whatever. Even if you want to cook your chicken, and just make it from that. You definitely want your chicken cooked though, because the rest would be done way too soon. Unless you had really small pieces of chicken, which you could do. Anyway, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my dinner, and I'm going to go to bed early tonight again because I'm tired. This rain makes me tired, and I had coffee late too. It's 6 o'clock, and I just finished my coffee an hour ago. You guys have a great night. Thanks for being here. I totally appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I hope you're loving the videos and you're trying them and whatever, but just the chit chat. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. Have a great night.